These are the latest microphone I bought. In a previous video I made, I tried different type of microphone like the lavalier or a studio mic, the Zoom H1. They are different typologies of microphone. For example, the Zoom H1 is a unidirectional microphone. It has two condenser microphones, one pointing on the left and one pointing on the right. So it takes lots of sound from all around. It's good for ambient sound mostly, or for recording music from instrument or even from your voice. It takes also lots of noise around, some noise that maybe you don't want inside the recording. So I wanted to buy a microphone specific for vlogging. I mostly picked my voice and try to reject most of the sound around. You want a specific microphone, and these microphones are called Cardioid microphone. This one is the Boya BY-MM1. It comes with this wind muff, and this is the actual microphone. It's really tiny. This is the Comica V30 Pro. Specifically, it's a super cardioid microphone. They're both good for vlogging. As I said, one is cardioid, the other is super cardioid. A cardioid mic, it picks the cleanest and louder sound from the front and mostly reject the sound from all on the side and on the back. Instead, a super cardioid microphone, it also picks some sound from the back, but at the same time, as the cardioid is try to reject most of the sound from the left and right. Those mics are good for isolating your voice. So it's really important that you point the microphone to the person that is speaking, compared to other microphone like the lavalier that I'm using right now, that is omnidirectional. You don't have to point specifically the microphone in one specific direction. It's gonna pick all the audio around, so you don't have to care about where the microphone is pointing. The Boya MM1 can be used with a smartphone, so it's quite handy if you use a smartphone for making video. If you want an improvement for your audio, definitely I recommend this one. It comes with two cables, one specifically for smartphone and the other for using the microphone with a camera. So let's start with the difference of this microphone. So the Boya MM1 doesn't need battery, so you just connect the microphone to the smartphone or camera and you can start using it right away. The Comica, you need to power this microphone. It needs 2 AA battery, the Comica V30 Pro, powered condenser microphone. They need a power in order to function. Instead, this Boya MM1 is an electret condenser, doesn't need a battery. Let's start with the price of these two microphones. The Boya MM1 is around $20 to $25. The Comica V30 Pro is around $45–50 on AliExpress. The Boya MM1, the material is metal. It also is light, doesn't weigh. Even though the material is metal, it doesn't weigh at all. Instead, the Comica is plastic. It's bigger, so if they would have used metal, it would have been much heavier. It keeps the weight low. I have to say, after using it, the quality is good enough considering the price. It have a good audio quality. Some complaint I have for the Comica. First of all, the cable. The audio cable cannot be removed. It's integrated inside the microphone. I would have preferred to have the cable that you could remove it so you can replace it really easily, but this is not the case. Instead, the Boya MM1 comes with two cables that you can switch, remove it, and is also really portable. Then also the Comica has cold mount connected with a microphone. You cannot remove it. The cold mount has a thread, should be a 1/4 thread that you can use for connect the microphone on a tripod or other things. Complaint I have for the Boya, you cannot connect this microphone right away on a smartphone. You need to buy an accessory separately. Specification, you can find they both have a manual. If you open the manual, you can check the polar pattern and the frequency response. They are pretty much similar. One is cardioid, one is super cardioid. The frequency response doesn't change that much. This is a step forward compared to the Zoom H1. The Zoom H1 is more expensive, is more high quality, but is not for the case I need. If you want to record just your voice, the Zoom H1 is not ideal. It's mostly for ambient sound. Instead, you want a cardioid mic for recording specifically your voice. So if you buy the Boya, you will find the wind muff, the mount, two cable, and of course the microphone. That's it. This is what you find inside the box. Instead, for the Comica, you have just the wind muff and the microphone, because in the microphone there is connected the cable and the mount. The Comica V30 Pro, on the back there are two switches. At the top there is the low cut filter. I tried this filter, but I couldn't see any difference between switching off and on this filter. Personally, I wouldn't use it. Instead, I would use an equalizer in post-production to do the same job. And then it comes with another switch that is the boost switch. It adds plus 10 dB to the input level. The input level is way too loud, is over what you actually need. So personally, I don't really need this boost. If you want to record a really far source, maybe you are really far from the camera, maybe it can be helpful. Personally, I will not use it. So the Comica comes with this wind muff. Wind muff is really good to reduce the wind gust, and I struggled a little bit to put it on. So the mount is quite different from the most of the other microphone, and so they made this wind muff specifically for this microphone. One disadvantage of using this Comica condenser, in order to use it, you have to power on the microphone. So this is one of the disadvantages. You have to remember every time to switch on the microphone and also switch off the microphone when you finished. From the website, they say that it lasts 200 hours. That's a lot. Personally, what I do is if I plan to do some recording during the day, I switch on the microphone and I forget about it. So it's a good way to avoid a case where you think that you are recording, then in post-production you find that there is no audio. So if you mostly record with a smartphone, I recommend the Boya BY-MM1. It's portable, it doesn't weigh much, and of course the quality is way better of the smartphone microphone or the headset. So for smartphone, I of course recommend this Boya BY-MM1. If you record with a DSLR or mirrorless, I can recommend the Comica. Since it's a powered microphone, it has a better sensitivity for the audio. Also, if you record outside, the wind muff that comes with it do a good job protecting the microphone from noise that you don't want, like the wind gust, sound from distant car, and so on. Yeah, so in this video I talk about these two microphones. I recommend both of them depending on what you mostly do. If you're starting making video, you want to improve your audio, of course I recommend one of these two. They are cheap, but still quality is good. If you mostly record with smartphone, of course I recommend the Boya. It's small and portable, and also comes with a TRS cable to connect the microphone with the smartphone. So if you are using a DSLR or mirrorless, probably I can recommend this one. Sensitivity is higher, of course, because of the power that has this microphone. Since it's a super cardioid, it's gonna pick the sound from the back. So you don't want this microphone in front of a monitor or a computer. And I think I said everything, most of the things that you want to know probably. This was a really short video, hopefully. Probably I will see you on the next video, if you still want to watch my channel, of course. If you want to know something else about these two microphones, just write on the comment below the video and let me know. Also, if I said something wrong. That's it. So see you on the next time.